the top, not just in the city, but at the top of our faith organizations, in the school district, our leaders in business. I think we all play a role in this, and the responsibility falls upon us as citizens to listen to the other. What we saw in Charlottesville were two very different sides of, two very opposite sides of a very painful and deep-rooted issues. And you know, there's always going to be these types of issues. We're going to have to face them no matter which community you go into. And sometimes a place like the diversity of a city like Peekskill lends itself to really highlighting some of these differences and some of these issues. So as city leaders, as community leaders, we have to set the tone, and we have to encourage people and really demand that our other, you know, our elected officials and other officials show that same respect for one another that is really accorded to everyone, and to be able to really you know, move forward in a thoughtful, conscientious, and respectful manner.
Thank you. I will give each of you 1 minute to indicate why the people in this audience should vote for you. Each of you agreed on many issues. What is your difference? Why should we vote for you? Yes, Miss. No, start with Mr. Smith.
Could you just repeat that? Just closing? Okay. So thank you for coming out today, for giving us an opportunity to speak with you all. I trust that what you've heard from me today will encourage you to vote for me, to support me on Tuesday, as well as this coming Tuesday, as well as in the general election. If I'm elected to the Common Council, I will continue, as I've done on the school board, to work for families, to work for our young people, to work to ensure that you know, Peekskill continues to move forward, whether it's in growing our businesses, developing our business diversity and economic opportunity for our residents, whether it's in helping to continue to provide more better affordable housing for those in need, to continue to find better ways to improve our services for our seniors, and to also provide leadership that is transparent, that is accountable, and that is, at the end of the day, that is what Peekskill needs and deserves. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Fernandez.
Thank you, everybody, for giving the opportunity to be here to listen to us, NAACP. And if the Peekskill resident given the opportunity to represent them, I will be there to try to be a voice for everyone. I'm gonna be a simple official elector to go there every Monday from 7:30 to 9 o'clock. I will try to be a community service like I did for all my years here. I plan to live here in Peekskill. I want my younger daughter grow up here in Peekskill. And if I want something good for her, for my other kids, I wanted that good thing for everyone here in Peekskill. My mother is a Peekskill resident senior citizen. I want it for her and for everyone, single senior citizen here. That's why that I'm running. That's what I expect that you vote for me next Tuesday, the Parliament. Thank you.
So we're all sitting here because we're facing some troublesome times on many levels, whether it's national, state, or local. And I am sitting in this seat because I want to advocate for my community. I'm not here to push my own agenda. I'm here to listen to you all, to collaborate, to understand what your needs are and to fill them, and to constantly be conscious of our demographics and the growth and push forward that growth so we're moving in a positive direction. And I hope that what you've heard from us today will convince you that we are the right choice on Tuesday for the primary. And it's not just me. You can't, I want you all to vote for me, but I need you all to vote for my partners, because we all have such experience and different levels of expertise. We bring so much to the table that I honestly think could really make this one Peekskill. So I hope you can all come out to vote Tuesday on the primary, and thank you very much for being here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your candor. Thank you, audience, for your cooperation. This will conclude this session. I believe the president has, the NAACP branch, Peekskill branch, has something he wants to say. And we will begin our next session in 10 minutes after you hear from the president.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Thanks for being here. I got to say a couple of words because of what we're looking at today. I want to thank you for being here and sharing with us. I think you had said something, Mr. Smith, about respecting the process. We have to respect the process in this democracy. You have to show up whether you want to be there or not. You cannot pick and choose where you want to go and where you don't want to go, because if you do that now, what are you going to do when you're in office? It's not easy doing what they're doing. It's not easy leading, period, because there's going to be times when you're not comfortable, but courage dictates that you have to step up and do your best, regardless. Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like. And I encourage you all to go out and vote. Vote your conscience. Hold people accountable, because what we do in the NAACP, probably what we do best, is we vote. Stay woke, complain out loud, and your voice matters and your vote counts. Get out there, vote, and encourage others to do the same. And lastly, I cannot stand up here and be in front of this microphone and not thank, first of all, the candidates for being here. Thank you for being here. Our moderator, the regional director, Wilbur Aldrich, thank you for being here. And my honor, my pleasure, my opportunity, my privilege of being the president of this branch is being able to work with tremendous people like our Civic Engagement Committee, led by Gary Kilowan. And all those people connected to it. Thank you all for being here. Vote on the 12th. Thank you.
So just one quick announcement before you guys leave. You guys are good to go. If you guys want to go, you go. Just to let the audience know that before this event, we handed out 5 questions to each of the candidates, and so they can write it out and give it to you guys. So the questions are actually in the back. So if you're leaving, you can get those questions. If you're staying for the second session, we'll give you the questions for the first session and the second session combined. So if you're leaving now and not staying for the second session, you can ask in the back for the questions and answers. There's also a sign-in sheet in the back. If you did not sign in, please sign in. Make sure that we capture your information. And that's it. We'll go break for 10 minutes and we'll be right back. Thank you.